Attention, we would like to start. So I invite everyone to the Crystal Hall. Okay, please take your places, and we start. Okay, officially. Good morning, dear guests, dear participants, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored to be a convener of the 14th International Symposium on Flower Bulbs and Herbaceous Perennials under auspices of the International Society for Horticultural Science and honorary patronage of the Rector of Warsaw University of Life Sciences. I am extremely emotional, what we see, to be able to welcome you very cordially to Poland, to Warsaw, and to Warsaw University of Life Sciences. This exceptionally early green and blooming spring. However, today the temperature dropped a little bit, but it is better weather for listen the lectures. Poland is the second time after 32 years the host country for this symposium series. But the sixth symposium was only about flower bulbs and was held in Skierniewice. Today's one is held in an expanded format to include herbaceous perennials, but we are also organizing it jointly with the National Institute of Horticultural Research in Skierniewice. Let me also inform you that our symposium was co-financed from state budget funds granted by the Polish Minister of Education and Science within the framework of the Excellent Science 2 program. Thank you very much. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to His Magnificence, the Rector of the Warsaw University of Life Sciences, Professor Michał Zasada. I warmly welcome also other members of the Rector's College. I welcome Rector Professor Kazimierz Tomala. I warmly welcome Professor Dariusz Wrona, Director of the Institute of the Horticultural Sciences of Warsaw University of Life Sciences. I warmly welcome also Professor Bożena Matysiak, Deputy Director of the National Institute in Skierniewice, which is, as I said, our co-organizer. Welcome Professor Margherita Beruto, the representative of the International Society for Horticultural Science, Chair of the Division of Ornamentals. And also Polish Society of Horticultural Science, President Professor Piotr Siwek. I would like to welcome also all members of the scientific committee of the symposium. Most of them are present here, not all, but almost all. Thank you for your fruitful cooperation, for the editing of Acta Horticulturae, for the reviews performed, and for your substantive support to the symposium. I welcome also all invited speakers and keynote speakers. Let me welcome cordially also all our partners and sponsors of the symposium. as well as representatives of hosting farms, companies, and historic gardens. I would like to welcome Ms. Agnieszka Murawska from the Office of the Agriculture Counselor, the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Warsaw. Thank you. Thank you for your coming. The Embassy is our partner of the symposium. I would like to welcome cordially Professor Paweł Jaskanis, Director of the Museum of King Jan, or John III's Palace in Wilanów, also partner of the symposium, and the Deputy Director of the museum, Mr. Piotr Gurajec. I welcome, I don't know exactly if he's present already, but I would like to welcome also President of Warsaw Agricultural Food Wholesale Market Bronisze, Mr. Janusz Byliński, and Vice President Ms. Monika Tyska. Yeah. Monika, the President Monika Tyska is present. Welcome. Let me also welcome Mr. Tomasz Michalik from Vitroflora Producers Group, from hosting company on post-symposium tour. I welcome cordially Mr. Marcin Barbach from Folmary company, which will be visited tomorrow and which offer us perennial plants for decoration. Let me also welcome cordially Mr. Jacek Wiśniewski from GMF Group Wiśniewscy, which offered us a lot of beautiful potted bulbous plants. Thank you. I welcome Ms. Krystyna Norwa from Norwa Plant Tissue Culture Laboratory, which will be visiting on one of our technical tour. Tulips for decoration we have also from Bogdan Krulik company and Morawski Flower Farm. Thanks a lot. I welcome Ms. Agnieszka Żukowska from Royal Castle in Warsaw, who will host us tomorrow in the Royal Gardens. I see now family, Bogdan Krulik and Grażyna Krulik. So let me also welcome very cordially Bogdan Krulik is a president of the Polish Association on Flower Bulb Growers. As a representative of Polish producers of bulbs and bulbous flowers, his own company will be also host us on the post-symposium tour. I welcome all other representatives of our sponsors and hosting farms and companies. I would like to thank everyone very much, including those who supported us financially with content and plant material for decoration, even if they could not come to the opening of the symposium. I would like to mention company Alcor, Opole, Geomor Technic, company Inventia, company Chrysal. Thank you very much for your support. Again, I welcome cordially all participants from 16 different countries, and thank you very much for your presence here, for your lectures, for oral and poster presentations. Now, we are just beginning our symposium, and the time for organizational thanks is yet to come. But now, very briefly, I would like to thank you, the whole symposium organizing committee, with the secretary, Dr. Julita Rabiza-Świder, for very hard work today for all of all you. I think that it will be maybe enough. I would like cordially welcome each person. And I will now ask Mr. Rector to take the floor.
Thank you very much. Dear guests, dear participants of this 14th International Symposium on Flower Bulbs and Herbaceous Perennials, this is my great honor and pleasure to be here and see so many people from so many countries. As it has been already mentioned, we have representatives of 16 countries from 4 continents, so you are really cordially welcomed to Poland and to the Warsaw University of Life Sciences. This is very honorable and very pleasant occasion for our university to host this symposium. This is the first time in our university that it happened, so this is why we are so, as already mentioned, emotional and happy. I would like to thank the co-organizers, thanks the Institute of Horticulture in Skierniewice, and especially to those who are the most important players for us as people dealing with nature in the production, in the International Society of Horticultural Sciences and Polish Association of Horticulture Sciences. This is very important fact to us that you noticed this event and you took this under your auspices. We are also very grateful to the Ministry of Science Education and to the Kingdom of Netherlands for the support, and obviously, as usual, the museum in Wilanów with Director Jaskan is present here for constant support. I would like to wish you a very good time in Poland, and during visiting our university, we can see that the weather is well, perfect actually, because we do need some moisture, and we do need a little bit more normal temperature than usually. We can observe many changes outside, and this is also one of the topics I believe will be covered during coming days. I wish you very fruitful meeting, especially in terms of exchange of scientific experience, and also good success in talking about commercial part of this topic, because as we can see, these flowers we can see here in the bottom of the stage are really a very valuable commodity, and this is something that is important for the economy, not only in Netherlands but also in Poland and worldwide. Have a good time here in Warsaw, and welcome to the Warsaw University of Life Sciences.
Thank you. I would like to invite Professor Bożena Matysiak from the Institute in Skierniewice to speak a few words for us as a co-organizer of the symposium.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a special privilege for me to welcome to you at the opening ceremony of the 4th International Symposium of Flower Bulbs and Herbaceous Perennials. The National Institute of Horticultural Institute is co-organizer, as you know, of this symposium. This is the second symposium organized by our institute. Some of you probably remember that 32 years ago, in 1992, the 6th Symposium of International Symposium of Flower Bulbs was held in Skierniewice. Today's symposium is a melting pot of scientists, breeders, and experts working on ornamental geophytes and herbaceous perennials, presenting results produced on various levels, from the laboratory to the field. I hope that this brainstorming symposium will benefit everyone and open minds to a whole range of flower bulbs issues. One of the most important environmental problems in our time is, of course, climate change. Climate change is causing plants to flower much earlier, including tulips and daffodils, which could have profound consequences for wildlife, for gardeners, and also for agriculture. I am extremely thankful to each member of scientific and organizing committee. I would like to express special thanks to Darek for this huge efforts and contribution to organizing this symposium. Finally, I would like to all those who will contribute with the presentation to success of this scientific event. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. May I ask Professor Margherita Beruto from the Society, International Society for Horticultural Science, Chair of the Division of Ornamentals.
I have some slides. Thank you. So, good morning, everyone. And on behalf of the International Society of Horticultural Science, I welcome you to this symposium, which is supported by the Division of Ornamental Plants, the Working Group Flower Bulbs and Herbaceous Perennials, and the Division Protected Cultivation and Soilless Culture. I think that most of you are already familiar with the International Society of Horticultural Science. However, I'd like to share with you some information. The Society has been operating for more than 60 years and is aimed at creating a network in the horticultural field with research, education, and industry approach. At the moment, there is individual members from about 150 countries, country region members, and institutional members. The scientific structure of our society presents 14 divisions, then 2 commissions, and more than 130 working groups. The society is supporting meetings, symposia like this, and publication. And there are more or less 40 meetings each year. Then we have the Continental Symposium, which is organized every 2 years. Next month in May at Bucharest in Romania, there will be the European Horticultural Congress, and then the International Congress is organized every 4 years. The next one will be in Kyoto in 2027, and in 2030 Italy will organize the International Horticultural Congress. Very quickly, in this slide, you can see the different publications which are supported by the International Society, and I don't go into details. Anyway, we can have some information on it on the website, and very recently the Society established the Young Mind Committee in order to make more involved young scientists, young students. And also during this symposium, we have the Young Mind Awards competition, and the best oral and the best poster presentation will be awarded. So these are all the social channels you can check in order to have more information about the society. I'm at the end of this short presentation, and I'm sure that we will have a very nice and a useful week. Thanks to the convener, to Darius, and on behalf of International Society, I'd like to deliver you the certificate and the medals from the Society. So, if I am able to open the box, maybe you are more. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, and also for the congratulations from the Society. And now I would like to ask Professor Piotr Siwek from our Polish Society of Horticultural Science.
Good morning. Dear Rector, the convener, and participants of the 14th International Symposium on Flower Bulbs and Herbaceous Perennials, dear colleagues. In the particularly important moments for horticulture scientific staff, where we gather to share the latest knowledge and research results, I wish to express immense pleasure that this meeting is taking place in Poland, in Warsaw. Entrusting the organization of the symposium to the staff of Warsaw University of Life Science SGGW and the National Institute of Horticultural Research in Skierniewice is proof of the trust and high regard for these institutions in terms of both scientific and organizational aspects. Given that many individuals in this gathering are indeed members of the International Society of Horticulture Science, of which the Polish Society of Horticulture Science is a collective member, I would like to outline a brief overview of our society and its role. Since 1987, the Polish Society of Horticulture Science has been an organization working for the development of science and the integration of the body of representatives of horticulture practice. The headquarters of the main board is located at the Faculty of Biotechnology and Horticulture of the University of Agriculture in Kraków, and Polish Society of Horticulture Science branches are found in 7 academic centers and horticulture institutes. Currently, our society comprises of 340 ordinary members, and 23 professors have been granted honorary membership, and support is provided to 11 business entities. The primary task of the branches is to develop the activities of members and the entire community by organizing lectures, meetings, gatherings, and study trips. A significant statutory task is to disseminate knowledge through organization of scientific conferences at national and international levels. The priority task of Polish Society of Horticulture Science is to publish a scientific journal in the field of broadly defined horticulture. It's called Folia Horticulture, in English. It is published in electronic version on the Sciendo platform. Thanks to the commitment of the editorial team, the magazine has high impact factor. The source of information about the current activities of the main board and branches can be found on our website, and the information bulletin issued in electronic form. It's very important for us to integrate the scientific community with producers and amateur gardeners in Poland and to pass on knowledge and draw inspiration from practitioners. The mission of the main board in the following years is to maintain statutory activity at a high level in the form of regular activity of branches and internationalization of the community through active participation of members in international forums like this. I wish you a fruitful meeting with the science and art of horticulture, exchanging ideas on new interesting international projects, and also utilize this time spent together to maintain friendship and establish new connections. From the bottom of my heart, I congratulate the organizers of the symposium, Dr. habilitowany Dariusz Sochacki and Dr. habilitowana Julita Rabiza-Świder, alongside their team, as well as members of the scientific committee, following the participation of such a large group of scientists, and I wish them satisfaction for the enormous amount of work done. Have a nice time in Warsaw, have a nice time in Poland, and good luck.
Thank you. Let me invite Ms. Agnieszka Murawska from the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Poland.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Netherlands is well known for its golden triangle approach. It is a connection between the government and scientists in order to find solutions, innovations that can be easily adopted and implemented on a regular commercial market. Therefore, also the embassy here in Warsaw is in close contact and in close cooperation with Polish universities. In my case, in the field of agriculture, but there are more departments that are also involved in this approach. That is also the reason we say yes to this conference, because it actually represents everything we stand for. But there was also the second reason: we simply love flowers. So the discussion was like non-existent. I know that many of you will associate bulb flowers and especially tulips with the Netherlands, but I think today I can say that the real homeland for the flower and also for ornamentals is here at this room, because you are here and you are devoted to this topic. Therefore, I wish you a very, very vibrant exchange of knowledge these days and a fruitful symposium. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I would like to invite Professor Paweł Jaskanis, Director of the Museum in Wilanów.
Mr. Rector Magnificat, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express gratitude to invite museum for that very interesting symposium. Why interesting and why museum? Probably you are a little astonished that the museum was invited here. Its explanation is very easy. In historical houses, historical gardens, there were a lot of flower bulbs, always. We try to care about historical collections, life collections. We should teach ourselves after you. It's a completely new branch for us because traditional museum in Poland was involved into history only, but not history of nature, but to history of artifacts. So we try in museum, which is located 2 kilometers from this place, culture and nature in one model of designing emotions, performing emotions, and science. Let help us to spread your science in Museum Wilanów. Thank you, Dr. Sochacki, for great cooperation. What is an example? Every spring we have a not small, rather big exhibition of tulips in Palace Orangery. Please do come in next year. Last one was a month ago, approximately. Thank you for that, and producers of tulips in Poland, which help to do it, and Skierniewice Institute, and so on and so on. Let me express another reason why I'm here. So our neighborhood with Warsaw University of Science, Life Sciences, help us to go into nature problems. It's very important how to manage environmental context all over. I suppose that's a civilization challenge for us too. Thank you for that reason to Professor Michał Zasada that you understand our needs too. Thank you. Have a good symposium.
Thank you very much, Mr. Director. So we finish now the opening ceremony, and we can start with our general session. So I would like to invite Professor Beruto for leading this session. Margaret Beruto will be a chairperson for this session.